to go to a reunification location at Slauson and Avalon because the school is on lockdown. We do not have any reports of injuries. That is one of the things that we want to continue to go back over and over with this. Just because LAPD responded to reports of a shooting does not mean there was a shooting. It means that's why they went to that location. Now, we understand they have someone in custody. They're calling that person a suspect, but we don't know if maybe that was a swatting call, if maybe this person phoned in a fake threat. We don't know. We don't know if there was anything, but you can see they are definitely, there's a heavy police presence there. And so they are all gathered there, and they are, in all likelihood, going to do a very methodical search throughout the campus. Because, again, you have to treat this as if there was a possible shooting, if that is the case. But, again, we have no reports of injury. We have seen no LA City Fire paramedic vehicles taking anyone away. But the school is definitely on lockdown, and they are going to be taking the children over to that reunification spot at Slauson and Avalon. We did see from Air 7, there are a lot of parents off to, as the camera moves off to the right here, you can see there are a lot of parents over there. They're being held back behind police tape. But one of the things you can also just read into the demeanor of these folks, it doesn't seem as if there's a lot of tension there amongst the families. It does seem as if they're being informed by authorities there. They're letting them know what's going on, but that doesn't mean it's not an uneasy moment for all of these families as they're standing and they're kind of waiting and watching. I'm not absolutely positive if that's Slauson and Avalon there, if that intersection is there, but this is, again, LA Academy Middle School. It is 640 56th Street. So if that's, it does look like that's Avalon and East 56th. So they're trying to reunify them at Slauson. So some of the folks there are in a different spot. So I'm getting here, we have an investigator who just called, and we're getting this through ABC News, a report of a student with a gun. They did detain a young person who another person said had a gun, but there's been no gun found. No shots, no injuries. The one student or young person being detained while they searched for a gun, but no gun has been found. So again, there's a person in custody because another student said that person had a gun. No shots, no injuries, but there is a person who is being detained. This coming from ABC News, and we wanted to, it is reportable, so we wanted to let you know that basically this is coming from, thanks to Alex Stone of ABC News, who has talked to an investigator. A student reported seeing someone else with a gun or a belief that someone had a gun. That person was detained. No gun has been found. But if that falls in line with the information that we've heard, where they're going to a locker and trying to break it open, we might surmise that if they do think that this is a legitimate phone call and that this person did have a gun, it might have been in that person's locker. So again, this is LA Academy Middle School, and we are now, again, reporting that the person is in custody and there has been no gun found, even though there was a student who reported having seen another student with one. I say student because in all likelihood it is a student there, but they're just saying a kid. So apparently one kid saw another kid with a gun, or at least that's what was reported to authorities. And so now they have taken the so-called suspect, this person of interest, into custody, and they are searching the campus on the possibility that there could be a gun there. But if we're going off of this information that we're getting from Alex Stone and ABC News, that would imply that they don't think there's an imminent threat to anyone, that they're just going to search this campus and find out what's real, what's true. So we might even be able to take that graphic off of the screen about reports of a shooting, because if this is the case, what's happened is there have been reports of a person having been seen with a gun. So that changes the narrative quite a bit. and could explain why the folks standing over here are not tense, not stressed. We do have a reporter on scene. Leo Stallworth is out there gathering information, trying to make sure that we have all of the information possible to report on later editions of Eyewitness News. But again, this is in South LA. And we are, again, I want to reiterate for families who might be wanting to know what to do because they have children that go to LA Academy Middle School. There is a reunification location, Slauson and Avalon. So that is where they will like to have families go to be reunified with their children. And again, from ABC News and Alex Stone, we are getting the report that someone at school thought they saw another person at school with a gun. That was reported to LAPD, and now LAPD has taken that person and detained them, and they are searching the campus to see if indeed there is a gun there. But to reiterate, there are no injuries, there have been no shots fired, and that is the best case that we could ask for on this. And you will see, if you're near LA Academy, 56th and Avalon, you will see a heavy police presence. We've seen a lot of officers on campus. They are mustering right there in the center of your screen, but we've also seen them around campus, moving in and out very freely. So there is no indication from their body language that they are stressed or worried. You do see the armed presence there by the officers, so they're taking it very seriously. So we're going to start to wrap this up. We're going to spend about another 45 seconds on this, kind of give you one last look of it. But again, information is starting to trickle into us. We are starting to get some information. You see the parents there outside. Again, I say it again, Slauson and Avalon is where we want parents to go. This is at LA Academy. And at LA Academy Middle School in South Los Angeles. Initial reports were of shots fired, but we're starting to develop that it wasn't shots fired. It was reports of seeing someone with a gun. They've taken that person into custody as they search the campus for the possibility of a gun. But the students are on lockdown right now, and authorities are just going to very methodically go through the campus and make sure everyone is safe. But at this point, there are no injuries, and we have seen no one as far as first responders, medical. It's mostly all LAPD and LA School Police. So we'll continue to follow this. We'll bring you any new updates as we need to. But this has been it's streaming coverage of the police activity at LA Academy in South LA.